Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I'm back here on my dream claim. Today, I'm doing some metal detecting and some gold panning to see if I can find myself some of that big gold this claim is known for. Wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. So the weather today is not cooperating all that much with me. It's pretty cold this morning. The sun is just poking through the clouds, but the weather report says it could be snowing. Yes, it's mid-April right now, and it could be snowing by noon. So I'm gonna head up to Nugget Bar right away and see if I can find myself at least one piece before the weather freezes me or chases me out. And today I have with me the Garrett Axiom detector, my brand new detector. I'm gonna see how it is at finding gold on the dream claim. Okay, got the detector, got the panning gear. Let's get into the claim. Oh, I'm on the claim. Let's get into Nugget Bar. And here I am at Nugget Bar. A tree fell down. Dreadful. We're about a month away from spring runoff here. In a month's time, this water comes right up. It'll wash away that tree. I see there's another one up there. It'll wash that away too. It'll reorganize the bar. I'm really hoping for a very, very heavy runoff one year to completely reorganize the bar. So it gives me a new chance to detect areas I haven't detected before. I'm gonna walk way up to the top end of the bar before I get started. I'm guessing there was a pretty heavy snow load that brought that down. The river sort of undercuts the banks every time it floods, and then, you know, heavy snow load on that tree probably just yanked it off the bank. Gonna create some new areas to detect. That's awesome. Here's the area that Paul, Kyle, and I worked last year. We did a pretty nice job of cleaning it up. Good on us. Good job, Dan. I'll definitely detect the whole thing again because I have a different detector today, but I'm going to try to focus on some of the places that the gold monster, the detector I was using before, might not have been able to punch down deep enough. Anyhow, just set the detector and get going. Today I will be using the Garrett Axiom metal detector. It's a pulse induction detector, brand new to me. I have used it a couple times and I really like this machine. Found some great gold with it down in California, and now we're gonna see what we can do on the dream claim. I will have the 11-inch monocoil today. I do have the 13 double D with me, but I think that's a little bit big for this kind of detecting. One nice thing about using a pulse induction detector is it punches a little deeper than the VLF that I have been using. So up on this area where it's just flat on bedrock, probably no different. But if I can find areas like down here where it's a bit deeper to bedrock, I might be able to get something with this machine that I haven't been able to get with the Monster in the past. It's nice having a different machine here because I might be able to hit different ground and find different nuggets. So I'm going to start with some of the easy stuff, and then I'm going to start rolling boulders and get down to some of the deeper stuff. So I put the headphones on because that river is really loud. So hopefully this will help me detect those small signals a little bit better. Block out a bit of the river noise and let me hear those fine whoop, whoop, whoop. The problem with this is you can't hear it on the camera now. If I have something for you to hear, I'll try to figure out a way. So I've dug 2 or 3 signals already, which were just, you know, nothing signals. This is the first one I think could actually be something. There might be something there. I'm gonna poke around a bit with the scoop and see what I can find. Okay, scraping around, I moved it from right there to right there. It's a really small signal that the detector's only picking up once in a while. So I'm just gonna put that stuff into my pan and pan it out, rather than a scoop, because it's a very small signal. It is still there though, I hear it in the headphones. I don't think I could hear it when I took the headphones off though. Okay, that's way more than I need. Now I doubt the detector will find it now because it's probably going to be sitting down 3 inches below that. And it was a small signal. I'll quickly check, but I think I'm just going to go pan that out. Let's go pan that and see. No gold. I take that back. There's actually a tiny speck of gold. Let me show you. Right there, but I'll get the close up for it. That wasn't setting off the detector. So there we are. The first pan of the day and the first piece of gold of the day. Those are some good odds. Nice. Anyhow, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for nuggets. I'll suck that up all the same, but we're looking for nuggets. Might be small, but it's chunky. I like them chunky. Oops, I still have the pickers from yesterday at Pickerton in here. I'll mix it all together. Don't worry, I'll be able to tell the difference very easy. There's 4 pickers from Pickerton in there. I've got an interesting signal way up underneath this rock, like way up there. See if I can point where. Yeah, way up in there. The rocks are really wedged in there, but there's a really nice signal way up there. I don't know, do I dig after it? Of course I dig after it. It might be tough. The biggest nugget I found, no, the second largest nugget I found was right here somewhere. So having a big nugget there would not be surprising. Let's go after it and find out. That's a huge rock. There's no way I'm moving that rock. It's huge. So I'm gonna have to dig up into it. I think I moved it. It's not way back there, although there might be 2 signals. I'm still getting a signal way back there, but now I'm getting one out front too. And I see way back there's a big rock. That could be a hot rock. There was something up front here. Let me see, where was that? Kind of right there. I don't have my scoop with me. Let me go get my scoop and let's see what we can find. I may have to put this all into a pan and just pan it out. Oh, there we go. I should turn off the headphones. I'm still recording. Yes. In my hand. This is looking good. There it is. Does the camera pick it up? Gold nugget. Just a little guy, but there's a gold nugget. Ha-ha! That's the first Dream Claim nugget of the year. Nice. Dream Claim always has these really coarse nuggets. They have not traveled far at all. You can sometimes even see the leaf pattern in them. Okay, let's clean that off. Well, if I find no more today, I am happy. The Axiom from Garrett found me my first nugget, the first Axiom nugget on the claim. Now that's probably a half grammer. That's probably a 0.5 of a gram, maybe even a 0.4 of a gram. Not a big nugget, but she's a nugget. For Pickerton pickers, 1 Dream Claim nugget and 1 speck. There still seems to be a signal back there. But I think it's that rock. I think that's a hot rock. So I'll keep digging. Obviously there's 1, and I found my second largest right about here. I found a couple up in there. This is a good spot. Might as well dig it out more. Well, I got the rock loose. That'll tell me if it's a hot rock or if there's still something in there setting off the detector. I will put the rock right there and detect it. Let me turn off my headphones. Hot rock. There's a signal in my pan too, though. Get rid of the shovel for a second. Maybe not. Maybe that's shovel. Might still be a signal deck there. There might be a signal in my pan. There's lots of mites going on here. It's full. Let's pan that out. Well, nothing in the pan. So let's go back into the hole there and see if there is another signal or not. Really good spot, I like. There's still definitely a signal in there. Though it is sounding hot rockish, I still gotta dig it. I am really liking this signal. Sure, now that I say I really like it, I'm not getting a good signal out of it. There's something down there. Let's hope. Fighting this one. The signal's still in the hole, but my pan is full. So I'm just gonna go pan that out to see if it had any friends. But there's still something in that hole. And this is looking so good. I didn't expect so much gravel to be under here, because out here, I'm on bedrock. There seems to be a pocket underneath this rock. Starting to get frustrating working in such an awkward spot. There's a really good signal down there somewhere, and I just can't get there. Let me let you listen to it. Turn off the headphones. It's got to be right on the surface now. Like, I've been moving it around. It was back here, then it was over there. Listen to that thing. It screams. Oh, it's got to be right there. Okay, continue digging. I just did 2 more pans and still haven't found it, but it's continued to stay in the hole. A signal that big, I'm gonna come out with a big bolt, I know it. Big bolt. Anyhow, I will get the bolt. Probably tin foil. Okay, how frustrating, but I got it. It is now in my pan. What do you think? Should I scoop and detect, or should I pan it out? Leave a comment below. Oh, you commented I should pan. Okay, I prefer panning anyways. Oh, but the screaming signal is no longer in the hole. Come on, Nugget. Although that big of a signal going in my pan, I should have seen it if it was yellow. Oh, it's gonna be lead, isn't it? Oh, come on, gold! Okay, come on, please. So I have found 1 nugget already with the new detector. So I'm already satisfied. This would just be a bonus. It was a screaming signal though. Oh, and I didn't show you that waving the detector over the pan showed that it was in the pan. Not that I just moved it and dropped it or something. It's in the pan. No fishing weight. No bullet. Big old nugget. 4 grammer. Okay, what do I have? Camera on? There's something in there. Hey, it's a big old nugget. Nice. It's not a 4 grammer, but that's gotta be at least 1.5 grams. At least 1 gram, let's say. Oh, that one almost broke me. Well, that was a tough one. But the spot gave me another nugget. I can't count the number I've found around here. And every time I come back, I hit it again and find another. Although, that was a hard one to get. Yep, that's gotta be all of 1 gram, if not more. So I love the Dream Claim. One of the few places I can get big gold. And that was with the Garrett Axiom metal detector. That's a nugget. Nice! Now that one should make a noise. I can't believe how exhausted I am after digging that hole. I mean, that's not that big of a hole. I really struggled with it, but now I don't know. There's no signals in there, but that is good ground. Do I poke around a bit more? Of course I do. And it is past noon, and all I see is sunshine. Weather report said I should have snow by now. I'm liking this. I can continue a little longer. Is there 3 nuggets in the day? 1 was enough. 2 was a bonus. 3, maybe that's asking too much. Anyhow, I'm gonna dig around here a bit more. I'm gonna turn the detector off. I'm just gonna move things around. Then I'm gonna detect the whole thing and see if there's any more signals. Well, I found another signal right there that intrigues me. I just moved all of those rocks off of this big area here and started detecting around. And there's a signal right there that sounds good. Doesn't sound like a hot rock. So I brought the tools over. I'm gonna dig a little bit of a hole and see if a hot rock is right below the surface, or if maybe there's one last nugget in it for the day. But I am getting tired, and the snow didn't show up, but I do have to get out of here at some point. What a beautiful day. Well, let's dig and find out. And there it is. I just pulled that rock out of the hole. That's a big old hot rock. Let you hear what it sounds like. Oh, disappointing. Okay, one last. I just moved a couple big rocks out from there, and I'm getting a couple different signals down in here. They're very, very, very small. I'm just gonna scrape the bedrock, because I'm sitting on bedrock, into my pan, quickly pan it out, see if it was anything, before I call her quits. This is it. This hole is the last hole, then I'm out of here. Like I haven't said that before. And see where I started scraping there, how it goes white like that? That's the decomposed bedrock. I can dig a little bit into that, but like an inch into that is all that's needed. And then I'll have anything that would have penetrated down into it. So I'm just gonna scrape that, put it in the pan. I don't even have my classifier, that's okay. It's right back in my backpack, but I'm lazy. And hope that what I just saw was a piece of gold. Is that a piece of gold? Oh, I saw something. Oh, maybe. I don't know what that was. That was a piece of gold. Oh, it's just the sun hitting the mica just right. I saw another one right there. It's just mica. Okay. Anyhow, let's hand this down, see what we got. Nope, nothing more in that hole there. I will leave the rest of the nuggets for the next time. I'm gonna dump out my snuffer bottle, let you see the 2 nuggets plus the 4 pickers from yesterday, and then I'll sign off. Well, there you go. Oh man, can you tell the difference between Pickerton and Dream Claim Gold? 2 in the front are from today, the 4 in behind are from yesterday at Pickerton. But don't forget the little guy, that's today too. Pretty nice gold. Well, I'll leave you some totals here on the screen of what I got today, what I got yesterday at Pickerton. Not bad at all. I'll take that any day of the week. There we be. Have you ever seen me talking in my videos about Fraser River mutton fat jade? Check this out. That is a massive chunk of sillimanite. That is mutton fat jade. It is not actually jade, but it has very, very, very similar properties. It is one of the toughest rocks around. It's hard, it's translucent, it's carvable. It's amazing. If there's any carvers out there that want a 2-ton chunk of sillimanite, contact me. You'd have to rent a HIAB capable of lifting 2 to 3 tons to get it out of here, but I'd give it to you for free as long as I get to film it. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I earned your subscription today. Until the next one.